I'm Kentavious, 6-0 professional boxer from Coach County, Texas. I stay in Dallas, you know, trying to make something out of nothing. I started boxing at 9 years old. I played football, I played basketball. Then it was my parents put me in it, and I ended up being like one of the ones. Like that's why I call myself the chosen one, cause I'm like nobody knew this could, we ain't intent for it to get this far. Yeah, that's what it was. My pops was a fan of boxing. That was the reason why I ended up getting in boxing. Started with my brother though. Me and my brother was in boxing.
So you got older brother?
Nah, younger brother.
He started first.
He started with me. We started together.
Gotcha.
I would say I was a bit nervous, kinda, but I ended up liking it, and it's like they could tell like I was different though, cause like they'd send us to go run 1 mile, and I go run 2 with the big kids. Like I wasn't just doing like I don't know. I just wanted to go run 2. They sent me to do 1, I go 2. They sent me to do 2, I go 3 with the big kids. Like I was 9 years old, 50 pounds, small, running with the big kids.
Yeah.
It really went from they seen how fast I was progressing like in the gym. So like I fought pretty quick. Like it didn't take me too long before I got into a tournament. And then I fought I fought in a local tournament, then I fought in a world tournament, my second fight. It was a ringside tournament. It was a big tournament. And I fought in my second fight. Like you usually don't do that.
How you do?
Nah, I ended up losing, but it was just the fact that I got to go. I wasn't too mad. Yeah.
So from that point, you was like, man, that's something I could do, huh?
Okay, so what's crazy, my first 2 fights, I lost. Nobody really know that. I lost my first 2. I went like on a 30-win streak, stopping kids, 30-win streak. That's when I knew, like, oh yeah, I was 1-1. When I got that first win, it's like, it's a different feeling. Like any boxer tell you, like once you win, it's like, I went on a run, I went on a win streak, winning nationals, winning all type of stuff. And it was just like, when I knew, like I was one of them ones.
What changed after losing those first 2 fights?
Okay, but so the first fight, the dude I fought, he already had fights. So he already had fights, but after that first 2, it was just like, I guess it was just in me though. It was already in me. So it just, I can't really say what really changed. I just was getting better,
So tell me, for somebody who's not familiar with you, when you are going through your amateur career, what does that look like? You say you went on a 30-win fight streak after losing your first 2 fights.
Mm-hmm.
What did your amateur career look like?
My amateur career, what it looked like? My amateur career looked like something similar to, I'd say one of the best amateur careers, I would say. I won 9 national titles. I won the Olympic trials, but unfortunately they removed my weight class. They took the weight class I was fighting at, it wasn't like an Olympic weight class, like after I won it, so.
How many fights do you think you had as an amateur? I know sometimes people fight out.
Yeah. So I had 82 fights. I won 72, I lost 10.
Okay.
In the amateur, yeah.
Got you. So then now let's talk about the Olympic piece, right? So
yeah.
You at a certain point decide like, man, I'm about to go for gold, man. Like talk about that.
It wasn't really like, it wasn't my dream to make the Olympics, but it was like, all right, I'm gonna do it. Like I wouldn't mind winning the Olympics, like, So boom, I was just fighting nationals. When I fought at the Olympic trials, I wasn't even supposed to be fighting. I think I was underage. I wasn't supposed to be cause I was fighting youth. I wasn't supposed to be fighting elite, but I fought elite, so I was the youngest one. Like I just did it. Like he was like, you can fight youth, but if you fight elite, you're gonna get the ranking points for next year. So boom, I just did it, ended up winning. And come to find out, they took the weight class out, new weight classes and everything. I mean, I could have went back to try to make it at the higher weight, but they already had who they wanted. And I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go pro.
I mean, was that deflating? I mean, how did that feel to do all that work to qualify and then they take your weight class? So
it can be, but see, that's why I said like it wasn't really my dream to make the Olympics. I mean, it was like, dang, I just won this and I can't even go. So like, dang, I can't, That's what really made me like, I'm just gonna go pro then. It was just, Cause I was gonna give it a run. I was gonna try. Like, you know, not too many people did that. Like a lot of people said they went pro. Can't too many people said they went to the Olympics or, you know, won a medal or, you know. Yeah.
So
The decision to go pro, I mean, it really was my decision, but everybody around me was like, yeah, you ready. Like, just how I was just like running through the people like in the amateurs. They was older than me though. They was older. Cause, you know, I was the youngest, like being 26-year-olds, 25-year-olds, like beating them then sparring pros, like it was just, I knew like
you at the time?
at the time I turned pro, 19, yeah, 20. I was almost 21, about to be 21. Yeah, went pro at 20, okay. Yeah, because I already knew, like I said, I know a lot of pros like before, so I've been in a few camps, so I kind of already knew what it was going. Knew what I was headed for.
Yeah, some of that game.
Okay, so before I turned pro, I was in 2 camps with Devin Haney. I was in 2 camps with him, so I got to see I got the firsthand feel like how it was like to be, you know, he at the highest level, so I got firsthand to see like how it was to be a professional boxer, you know, and a couple other pros from Dallas like Oscar Mojica. He retired now. It's a couple of them. So it's a bunch of them. Like Virgil Ortiz. I trained with him before. It's a bunch of people.
Yeah, yeah. When you're out there training with Devin Haney in Vegas and all that, what are some things that you learned from that camp that you apply to your preparation for your fight?
One big thing I had to learn was my diet, because I used to just eat whatever. But when I was out there, I started seeing like how he eating, like he was really training like a champion, like so. I kind of picked that up, and you know, it's a lot of things like he kind of being out there kind of motivated me to, you know, like it opened my eyes, like it's bigger than just like Dallas, like it's bigger, like so it kind of like opened my eyes on different things, kind of motivated me.
Right.
I came back with some motivation and a couple tips I could use.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 6-0.
So how was it your first fight, man? Like, was you nervous? Were you excited? Like, how?
My first fight, I would say, yeah, I was nervous. Like, of course, I was nervous. Didn't know what to expect. You know, my first time. I was training my first 2 fights. I was training in. Matter of fact, my first 3 fights, I was training in Vegas. So I was in Vegas training. Boom, the whole camp leading up to the fight, I'm nervous, like not knowing what to expect. But I'm getting ready, but I'm nervous, like you know, I don't know. So once I got there, it was different. Like it wasn't like, you know, I'm used to the amateurs. Like usually, you know who you gonna fight in the amateur. Boom, boom, boom. You see footage, boom. But in the pros, I ain't know who I was gonna fight. Never heard of them, nothing. So when I'm down there, boom. You know, the whole weigh-ins, you weigh in the day before. So I'm like, okay, this different. Okay, so boom, I weigh in, I eat. I instantly start watching boxing videos, like, cause I'm trying to get my mind right, cause I'm nervous, like, you know, trying to calm myself. Boom, day of the fight come. I'm getting ready, dressing room. That was another thing I ain't never been through. Dressing room, I'm in the dressing room getting ready. Boom, the walk to the ring, scary. You can't. It's nothing I can. You gotta go through it to know. Just nerves, all type of stuff. You feeling everything. But no lie, once I got in there, it was on. Boom. First, I dropped him. Boom. I dropped him in the first round, like first minute into the round with a body shot. Boom. He fell. And another big difference in the pros, like, was the gloves, the small gloves, no headgear. That's another thing I was like nervous about. Like, dang, like, you know, I could hurt somebody. At the same time, they could hurt me though. But I wasn't going like that. I knew I was gonna hurt him. So then that's what I did. I ended up hurting that dude. But it was a big, like, it's kind of hard to explain. Like, it's a big change though, from amateurs going into the pros.
Somebody knocking on that door. That's the other door. All right. So let me ask this before we breeze past this. So you mentioned like you was in camp for Devin Haney, so I'm assuming you were getting ready for your first couple fights.
I was giving, yeah.
How did relationship even come about?
I met him through another person, and then ended up getting in the camp. Then I was training with him, you know, got to talk to him, got to meet him. Then we was working out like twice a day, two to three times a day. Yeah, so that was my first feel of like camp.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So with that, you get placed right at the top ranks. You know what I mean? When
Yeah,
you get started, right?
yeah, it's like I jumped like right, yeah,
Yeah, that give you extra confidence. Be like, yeah, this.
yeah, no lie, like that's why I say it gave me all the motivation I needed to go pro and a whole lot of confidence. I knew I was ready.
Yeah. Yeah. So then you bring that into your first fight, and then you end up stopping the guy, or you just dropped him the first.
Nah, I dropped him in the first, but he was tough though. He was tough. He was real tough. Out in Mexico.
Okay. So you
Yeah,
won.
I fought him. My first fight I fought in Mexico.
So I mean, not only is it your first fight, but it's no family, friends like that around.
Only my immediate family, like my brother, sister, mom, dad. That was my grandma. I don't know. That really don't really bother me though, cause like fighting nationals and stuff. My whole family was never really, cause it's always like out of state and stuff. They made it to the locals, but so it didn't really bother me though.
Yeah. Into you.
The support system, I got a big support system. I almost got like a whole city behind me, Coach County, Texas, like. And then in Dallas, I got a bunch of people behind me in Dallas, so it's like I get support from everywhere. Everybody support me. Everybody, it's like we all got one common goal. They just want to see me win.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's dope.
If you really look at it, the lower weight class is where the skill is at. That's really what I'm trying to show. I mean, it's already on display. You just got to bring the light to it. The light is coming now. Like it's the lower weight classes, they're growing right now. So I mean, I guess people catching on. Then I'm just gonna once they catch on to me, then it's really gonna be like, oh yeah, the lower weight class, yeah, we need to start. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to change the game for the lower weight class. But yeah, they usually say like, yeah, there's no knockouts, this and that, this and that. But I'm ready to change that.
I know we was talking a little bit earlier, but do you feel like you need to get up in weight class to be able to make your career bigger, to be able to get, bigger opponents, bigger bags?
I feel like I'm comfortable where I'm at. I'm gonna bring the shine to whatever weight class I'm at. I mean, eventually I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna be up there at them higher weight classes, but I feel like I can compete from it's a range of weight classes I can compete from. So I mean, I don't feel like I need to get up there to make my career go get that bigger bag. I feel like wherever I'm at is just people gonna want to pay to watch me.
Yeah.
Mm.
Last couple questions. So, when it comes to boxing, right? Like I always say, like making it as a boxer is like trying to make it as a rapper.
As a rapper, yeah.
Bro, it's the wild west. Boxing It can be a dirty game. Like, how do you navigate the business side, picking the right people, getting the business, selling tickets, all of that?
What's crazy, I went through that early, so I got a taste of that a little early. So now that I'm up, I got past that. I kind of already know, and I kind of already know how to recognize like, yeah, this person come with ill intentions, or like, they might he's talking too much, or I just know how to recognize it now, like, and I got people around me for that.
Well, you said you got past and stuff. I mean, what happened? Like, did you have to deal with some bad promoters?
Bad managers, not doing what they said they was gonna do, just selling dreams. Basically, that's what everybody and a lot of people just sell dreams, just to benefit off of a fighter. Like everybody is in it to protect their pocket, so you just gotta think about that before you sign that contract. You just gotta know and everything, yeah.
Yeah. So talk about like what's the situation that you're in right now? Are you still just independent? Are
Oh
you
no, I'm signed. I just signed a deal with Critical Agency, a new management company. Hopefully we can take it to the next level. That's our plans.
yeah.
But before we looked at everything. Everything sound good. So that's my new team now. So we're gonna take it as far as we can.
Know when to look out for?
If I could go back, I would have just took my time and not rushed it. I probably would have tried to make the Olympic team. Probably would have took that step up in that next weight class and tried to make the Olympic team and took that route instead of rushing. But yeah. And then if I knew what I knew now, I wouldn't have had to go through what I went through. basically.
What you go through? You ain't
Bad managers,
like what,
and
so what him just saying they can make fights happen and not or
because these managers, they just sell dreams and not do what they say they're gonna do. And then, like, once you're not with them, they'll try to blackball you and, oh, this kid, this, spread lies to try to stop you from growing. So if I went in, I would have pushed that to the side because I would have already been, yeah.
first foot.
I'm gonna say, I don't know. I think just mentally, I kind of got more relaxed and more comfortable, just being in the ring, stepping in the ring. Just got used to it. And that way, I could just, I don't know. It's just like being in the gym now. I can just go in there, relax, and do my thing, do what I do. Then the strength conditioning kind of stepped it with my boy Juice. We kind of stepped the conditioning up, added a little strength to it. We was already doing strength, but added a little more strength, more muscle conditioning, different type of stuff. Yeah.
No city in the ring yet.
I have. I already had to. I don't even know if I want to speak on that. I mean, it come with it. I got caught with a good shot. Like my second fight, one of my fights, I got caught with a good shot. I had to like shake it off. And then I was just like, damn, okay, so this what it feel like. So after I got hit, it was like, okay, oh, this shit. Okay, cool. Boom. Cause once you take the headgear off, them smart gloves, you don't know you don't know how you're gonna take it, how's it gonna affect you, you don't know. So that's where the nerves come from. But once it happened, it was just like, damn, like this shit, it was more so shock than hurt. I was like, damn, this shit. Oh, this shit, all right, cool. Boom. So I don't know, it didn't really affect me like that though. But I had to face adversity. I had to come from, I don't know, like it's different. Like once I got here, I was like, boom, legs kind of got rocked a little bit. I'm like, oh shit. I wasn't going down though. I wasn't going down. So boom, I had to finish the whole round through that. In the last couple rounds, watched them.
So what was, I know you said like it was more shock.
It was more shock, but he caught me like
And have you ever been hit like that in the amateurs?
Never. I never got hit like that. Boom. Like you said, I wasn't like all the nerves and stuff. I'm worried about everything outside. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Just got caught slipping. Boom. I didn't fall in them, but my legs was like, that's why I said it was like a shock. Like, damn. Did I just get caught? I fell on the ropes. Then I survived the rest of the round. But it was just like, damn, like I finally got to feel like what it feel like. So I had to fight through that the rest of the fight.
What was your corner telling you, like, and what was you thinking when you
Because I would never get hit with that again. Like, so they was just like, they knew like they woke me up though, cause my head was everywhere. So once that happened, they just told me just relax, keep doing what I'm doing. Cause after it happened, I was like, that's why I said I had to fight through it. And once I got through that round, it was over with. They told me relax, and boom, they just gave me instructions on what I need to do. Then boom, I got through it. Went on the win. Yep.
Yeah. I mean that's big, right? Because a lot of the fighters, you know what I mean.
A lot of them don't even know what it feel like. They haven't even. That's why I say I got tested. My second fight, I fought a dude. He had 16 fights, and that was my second fight. So it was like he was tough though. Like, and he was bigger than me, higher weight class. He came down. He didn't even make weight. He was big. He came in the fight bigger. Boom. He caught me. Then that's when that happened. I felt it. Had shook back. Ended up winning.
Yeah.
I don't even think I lost a round. I ain't losing a round. He rocked me in. Yeah. I got to fight. I know I got to fight in April. I'm gonna have a fight at the beginning of next year for sure. My management company working on that right now. Then boom, as far as like big fights, maybe in the next 5 fights, maybe the beginning of 2026 should be like a step up fight, big step up fight. Soon, it's coming soon. Might be the end of 2025. It's like right there. I'm like at the door. Like, at the weight class I'm at, it only take a couple fights. Yeah, it only take a couple fights, and I'm already ranked 70 in the world. So it's like another fight I'll be ranked 50. Another fight, 30. might get a fight. They put me in the top 10. We just gonna keep moving up. I got money saved up. Yeah, I can just, you know, take care of.
That's good. So
Yeah.
you just focus straight on boxing.
Focus straight, yeah. Focus on boxing.
So when you see like over the next 2-3 years from now, where do you see yourself?
2 or 3 years from now. Okay, next year I see myself top 50. The year after that, top 10. See myself a world champion. Next 2 to 3 years, for sure. And then as far as like with the money part, I see what you're saying. Like it be boxers or like you said with rappers, they popping, but they ain't, the money ain't matching up to, their status. But you gotta be a marketable person. You gotta be some that people can market and sell. Like, people gotta wanna pay to come watch you. Like, can't just be a boxer. You gotta be able to be managed. People gotta wanna come see you. You gotta be must see TV. See what I'm saying? Yeah.
So the show is been on your journey.
I think Fight for Dallas. I think we just fighting to put Dallas on the map, but fighting to put the boxer aspect of Dallas on the map. It's kind of already on the map, but we fight for Dallas. Like we putting Dallas on, like bring the light to Dallas. And what was the other question?
Who are some of the people that out of the city, right, that you have, that you would either say are the people to look up to or the people that's up next? Who are some people that people should know out of the Dallas fight scene?
One of the pro boxers that kind of helped me first starting off, Charles Hadley. He kind of helped. He was one of the first camps I was kind of in. Like he kind of gave me a couple of tips, showed me the ropes a little bit. A fighter to look out for, Sharetta Metcalf. She just won her title. People that I look up to, Earl Spence, Virgil Ortiz, like out of Dallas. It's a couple more fighters. I don't know. That's really it though. Them little select four right there.
We're right up to 30 minutes and in about 2 minutes here. Anything else that you want to say before you want to add in?
I just want to give a shout out to all my coaches, Coach Nemo, Coach Courtney, Coach Wayne McCullough out of Vegas. Shout out to my family, my brother, my sister, my mom, my dad. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting me. Shout out to all my supporters. Shout out to the Bell Boys. Shout out to Nemo Training Gym, my grandma, my other grandma, my whole family. Just shout out to everybody that just, putting their input into this bucket of water we got, filling it up, and everybody pushing me to make this dream happen that I got. And I just thank everybody for the support.
Sure.
This Kentavious Slay, 6-0 pro out of Corsicana, Texas. Be looking out for my next fight, 2025. We got big things planned, and this is Fight for Dallas.